Hi, Nick here from Football Shirt World. In today's video, I'm going to go through some of my CONCACAF collection. Now, CONCACAF is split into three regions: the North American zone, the Central American zone, and the Caribbean zone. I've got about 200 shirts from CONCACAF, so I'm not going to go through all of them today. I'm just going to look at some of the Caribbean ones, and more specifically the match-worn Caribbean shirts in my collection. Right, let's start with Aruba. So this is a match-worn Aruba shirt. You can see on the back there the printing Aruba, nice and clear. This was used in 2008. No manufacturer of any note in there. So I'm not sure who it's made by. Could be a local one or a lot of Aruba stuff. They've got strong links with the Netherlands, so it's possible that it's from a manufacturer over there as well. Right, I have a second Aruba shirt. This one came from the same guy who got me the previous one. Not 100% sure on what this is. I think it's a youth shirt. I've had a search around for what Lifida means, or Lifida. I don't know, some sort of acronym. It seems kind of lots of pictures of youth players wearing this shirt. Okay, next match worn in my Caribbean collection is Anguilla. So here's the match worn Anguilla shirt, made by Canadian manufacturers. Finally, you can see that there, or Fana, not quite sure how you pronounce that. And again, we've got that written in the label there. You can see around the numbers very faintly. We've got these three dolphins. They appear on the Anguilla flag. In fact, you can see the badge there also features the three dolphins. Right, I believe this was worn by the women's team 2011 to 2013, and thanks to my friend Eric for sorting that one out. I said getting that directly from the Anguilla FA. Okay, next two shirts. Eric also helped me out with these. These are Dominica. So this is 2011 Dominica away shirt, made by Admiral. I believe made in the UK. Can't find a label somewhere. No. Right, so this is worn in World Cup qualifiers in 2011. The other Dominica match-worn shirt is this one from 2012. This was used in the Caribbean Cup, again made by Admiral. Up next is the Cayman Islands. So this is Cayman Islands shirt made by Kelme, who you should recognise. They've produced shirts for the likes of Real Madrid. This was worn back in 2008, although given that it has the 2014 World Cup patches, it's clearly used for a number of years. Right, up next is Bermuda. Well, Bermuda's not technically in the Caribbean, but I'm going to lump it in with that because it is an island in the North Atlantic. Right, this one is one of my favourite shirts in my entire collection. Unfortunately, I haven't quite been able to find any footage or any photos of this one being used. But I have found the away version being used. So I think it's roughly 1990, 1991 maybe. It's made by Score Sports, who made a lot of shirts for teams in North America, Honduras, El Salvador, Jamaica back in the early 90s also had Score. And they still make shirts for some of the national teams at the moment in the Caribbean. Bermuda badge, one of my favourites. They've used that one for decades. Lovely badge there. Yeah, absolutely banging shirt. Up next is Haiti. This is the 2000 Haiti shirt. It's made by Brazilian manufacturers Finta. You can see we've got the official Finta printing as well on the back of that one. We've got the Jamaica 1998 away shirt. This one I mentioned in my previous video. It's one of my latest arrivals. It is signed by Barry someone. I've looked up the team list and I can't find anyone who fits that. Barry Hales came a little bit later than that, so there's a possibility it's him. If it is, not very good at writing his name. Right, one of the hardest teams in the Caribbean to get the shirt for is Montserrat. So here is my Montserrat match-worn shirt. This one is made by Umbro, and interestingly on the back we have the printing, which is the printing for the Football League. Exactly the same as the printing on the back of my Peterborough United shirt collection. Right, interesting story behind this one. I had a friend who has a friend who is in the House of Lords, so Lord Jones of Cheltenham helped me out with a few of my shirts. he got in contact with the British consulate and managed to arrange for a few Montserrat shirts to come over. So I've got one, and a couple of my other football shirt collecting friends have also managed to get some match-worn Montserrat shirts. So thank you very much, Lord Jones. Right, this is the St Lucia home shirt, I believe it is. This was first worn in 2003 in the World Cup qualifiers against the British Virgin Islands. It was still being used in the 2010 Caribbean Cup, and you can tell it is pretty well worn. Right, this is made by Mal Skills, who I'm going to assume are a local company. There is no country origin on there. The printing on it quite detailed, and it appears to be some sort of paint. I don't know. Not seen printing like that before. Final match-worn shirt in my Caribbean collection is the Turks and Caicos Islands. Turks Caicos Islands have one of the best badges that there are in world football. There we go, complete with flamingos and pelicans. Right, so this one came directly from the Turks and Caicos FA. Friend Sasha arranged for these to come across. Started off in the UK, made by ProStar, who make loads of non-league teams and Sunday league teams in the UK. Right, thank you very much for watching my video. Hope you've enjoyed having a look through my match-worn Caribbean shirt collection. Please like the video, please subscribe, and please comment on what else you would like to see in my future videos.